TSPM 7.1 working with out-of-the-box support for WebSphere Portal. So we have a WebSphere Portal application, and let me start by showing you what the objective that we want to accomplish is. We have a user, and we'll see how we define all this, David K., who is a financial advisor, and by defining that into TSPM, we had made it so when he goes to this JK financial portlet, he can see, or application, he can see this client portlet, he can see this other portlet in here with some stock options. Actually, this we allowed everybody to see, and he can see on the research option all these options. So they are active, and he can click on any one of these and see them. However, if we log in as Jack B into the same application, JK Finance application, notice that Jack cannot see that client search, and he has all these advanced fundamental analysis, technical analysis, and advanced qualitative analysis grayed out. How we define these without having to do anything on the application, of course. This is fine-grained authorization at its best, and this eliminates the need to have this done on an application at a silo level. So what we did for accomplishing this is we exported this JK Finance application by via of a descriptor file called interchange file, and we imported that into TSPM. So now TSPM is aware of what's inside that portal application. What else did we do? So let's go into the ISC console, which is just the administrative console for WebSphere, and in there we have an entry for TSPM, and in here we define some services and some policies. So this is the JK Financial Enterprise application that we actually imported, and we have some policies defined. Remember all those links that were grayed out in the case of Jack but were visible in the case of David? Well, this is why. We say that this advanced fundamental link within Portal should only be can only be invoked and viewed actually by somebody who is who has the role of financial advisor, and we'll show these roles in the LDAP that is used by this Portal application. Advanced qualitative, same thing. Basic qualitative, however, can be shared by both members of those groups, and we'll see that Jack is a member of the financial user while Dave is a member of the advisor user. Client search, only financial advisor. Technical analysis can be seen by the financial advisor only. So this is how we define this, and actually we can change, make modification into the policy, and the application doesn't have to be touched. The application will be enforcing via runtime services client. It's going to be enforcing what is it that we said that the policy should do. And the other thing that we actually may want to see is in the LDAP. Here's where we see all the users that we have, and we have David K and Jack B. And if we look at the groups, in the financial advisor groups, we see the members. There's only David K in this particular case, and we also have the financial user group, which the member is Jack B. That is what actually, if we were to add Jack B to a different group, or we make a change in the policy that now members of the financial user group can also see some other things, then that's it. We just push the policy out to the enforcement point, and we're going to be seeing the same behavior as we saw before, which, let's do it one more time, which is that David can actually see all those things that the policy specify. He can see, like the client search and this advanced fundamental link, technical analysis, and advanced qualitative analysis. While if we log in as Jack, Jack has been restricted by the policy to see some of those items. And again, no changes into the policy. That's the way of doing fine-grained entitlements. And you can concentrate, the policy coming from Portal, the policy coming from access to databases, policy coming for SharePoint application, and many others that we will keep adding with out-of-the-box support to it. And then you can define a cohesive policy of fine-grained access to your company and have those push out to the enforcement point. And, the application developers do not have to deal with any of these. So the security officer can really exercise fine-grained authorization into all applications.